we actually gonna restart soon. All right, everybody. February 28th, 2026. Last day of February. Ready to get this live stream in. Right now, I have 69 degrees on my temperature on the screen, but it could be a little lower. Maybe I'll correct that before I move. See if we can't get the weather right. It may be a little lower than 69 right now, but it feels good out here. Feels great. Okay, I'm set now. I want to see the weather real quick to see if I can get the weather right. Okay, 67. That's close enough. Let's go to first. First things first, I'm supposed to get my lights on. What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope everyone is well. Thanks for joining in. Let's get the weather right. It says 67, right? I manually post the weather on the screen. Something. Here we go. 67. That's 74 on that, actually. Okay. 67. Okay, there we go. Now my weather's posted on that one. Boom. Let's go with this one. Let's get the graphics up. Check this out. Let's check the incident report. Let's see what we got. Let's get this other screen up. We get the other chat up. There we go. Got the other chat up. This Oasis. It's all good. What's up, you guys? Alright, let's get the LAIT 911 app up. Let's see if there's anything locally that we need to be aware of that we send good vibes to. Nothing on the board. There was a structure fire on Washington and 23rd, reported 28 minutes ago. It's like 4 miles away from here, kind of far. But we're going to definitely send some good vibes to that, and hopefully that gets resolved. And not too much was damaged. Got a rubbish fire just reported 48 seconds ago, 2 miles from here. About 2.2 miles from here on Central and 3rd Street. So that's what's going on the incident board to start the night. I can go over to Citizen app real quick to start the night and see what I see on Citizen app, if there's anything local that people reported on Citizen or anything like that. To start the night, as far as Citizen app, I don't see any local incidents that are within the last hour. Within probably a mile, so we're good in that regard. So we can roll, okay? We've looked out for the incidents. Oh, we just watched the Lakers get a win. the future 2026 NBA champion Lakers got a W tonight. Let's make sure our signal's working too. Alright guys, sing your thoughts and prayers to me this evening, please. Everything going on. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll, folks. Let's roll. Thank you for being here, everybody. Well, I'll put it to you this way, you guys. Tonight's warm, so I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna do my usual 3 hours. So last night, right here where I'm at, literally a block up, there's like a pedestrian here on a bike. There's two of them actually, two incidents of pedestrian and bike situations. Right here up the street last night. One like a block up, and another one 2 blocks up. So it was pretty crazy. You know what I mean? So my suggestion was that I hate doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like anywhere near the cars. That's kind of how I am now. So I always try to use my mirrors as my guide, you know what I mean? And as my protection in these situations. You know, if you don't have mirrors on your bike, they're very inexpensive. And I suggest you hurry up and get you some if you're riding in LA. You know what I mean? Just get some lights, you know what I mean? It's probably the right thing to do. Let me switch these 2 streams out. See which one I can hear better. If you're watching on horizontal, anyone out there of the 11 likes of the people watching, can you tell me if the volume's decent? I'm not watching that one right now on the watch phone. It's not in my ear. I can switch it up, but if anyone on horizontal, watch right now, the 10 people they say is watching. Can you tell me volume's decent? I really appreciate it a whole lot. Just give me some updates on the volume, you guys, please. 1, volume's good. 2, volume's bad. Yeah, I've heard a lot of reports about protests today, federal building. You know, Los Angeles Kings just got through playing downtown at the event center. That's by there. You know, that's so far, that's what we know about a lot of people being in one spot tonight. Anybody in horizontal, please? Can I get a volume report? Horizontal stream volume report. I'm listening to vertical. I can hear myself, so I'm decent. I need a horizontal stream volume report. Okay, we're gonna have to check this out. No one's watching that stream again tonight. Once again, we're on the controlled algorithm towards certain numbers aren't going to go so big, so I'll have to check this out. Hold on. Controlled algorithm. I mean, there's 0 enhancements to my numbers, so okay. Let me switch it up. Hold on. Let me switch the screen. Be careful. The process. Okay, let's get rid of this. There we go. Horizontal, it's right here. Alright, so how's the volume on this one? I'm checking. This is a volume check. Volume check, volume check. Sounds pretty good when I'm talking. Sounds pretty good. Alright. Horizontal volume, decent. 6 people watching. once again impossible to accumulate an audience. We're good. Okay. Let's switch this way to horizontal. Vertical. Thank you. There you go. All right. There we go. My what you call the holder? The holder for the for my tablet is liable to go flying tonight. So let's keep an eye on that. If you see me rolling off with my tablet on here and I ain't paying attention, please stop me and tell me somebody. Yeah, I wasn't asking on that one. What's up, Lenny Grace? Thanks for letting me know about the volume. You guys go over to the horizontal one. That's the one I'm actually asking about as far as the volume. You guys want to help me out with that one. No one's really over there talking. They say 10 people are watching. So thanks for checking in, wherever you are. People are liking and leaving. According to YouTube's algorithm, people don't like watching this live stream for more than 90 seconds. 90% of the audience that checks in, they'll like it and leave. You know? According to, it's weird, but that's what they say. The information is according to YouTube's algorithm. People like and leave. Like, okay, we're out of here. We don't. They are hard up against me having a lot of people watching my stream at once, and you know, having that glory of having of what they think is a large audience. That's YouTube, man. They think they're controlling something by saying, hey, you know what? His audience numbers are this or that, whatever they can put on the screen, whether it's low or high. It's their way of feeling like they control the situation, you know what I mean? So, you give them that, you let them have fun with it. Don't let it bother you, but like I say, people like and leave this one. Like, hey, that's a good stream, alright, I'm gone, see you later. I like that, alright, I'm leaving. See, YouTube says to do it. No, most of them don't even like. Most of them just watching 90 seconds, like, oh, I don't like it at all, I'm gone. Alright, enough about the audience numbers, man. I'm done with that shit tonight. They're gonna shovel my shit to whoever else comes on tonight anyway, so congratulations. You better jump up and get your shit, your equipment together. You want to live stream tonight. Jump up, get your equipment together. You want to live stream tonight. YouTube's got me on. They can shovel you some numbers from my 50,000 people I alerted on my Citizen app while I was live the other day. Of those 50,000 that may tune in and out. YouTube's got a lot of extra attention. They can shovel to you and pretend like I didn't get it. So just hang in there, get your ass out of bed if you're a LA live streamer. Get on out here, man. LA what? Daddy's on. Here to provide you some extra numbers. You hear the ambulance? I hear him right now. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's up. What's traffic? Check it in. What's up? What's up? Vertical horizontal. I see you. Hold on. Yeah, Daddy's on. You guys get out of bed. Come on, get you some of these numbers. YouTube gonna share with you. Come get you some of them numbers. Daddy's on. All right, here we go. Rubbish Fire, 3rd Street. Central, 1.64 miles. 11 minutes ago, just reported. What just popped up on the screen. I got an engine request. So what's going on here, man? I thought the Kings game was over already. They still playing? No way, dude. The Kings game's got to be over. Hey Siri, who won the off. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Who won the Los Angeles Kings game? 2-0. Final today. Yeah, it's over with already. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that was earlier today. I think they played at 4 or something like that. Anyway, thoughts and prayers and best wishes to anything we may see or hear on the scanner. I may talk about that I saw on the report, of course, on the most mature level. That's the thing we should be focused on, mainly. Fuck those numbers in reality. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers are fake anyway. If we ought to report incidents and we sending good vibes, definitely will speak on that. So definitely thoughts and prayers and best wishes to anything we may see or hear on the scanner or speak on. So there we go. Thank you for being here, everybody. You already know I got love for y'all. Thank you for being here, all the people that come in and out. Appreciate you, you know, on a real level. It's always love. I'm hearing the ambulances. Okay, here comes the police car. Look, he just hit a right. Oh, he got on the freeway. Okay. He's going to something on the freeway from there. But yeah, thank you for being here. Let me clean up my screen a little more, too. I want to be streak free. Streak free. We want streak free coverage. A lot of times when you roll around with the iPhones 17 and 16, it collects condensation. So when you roll by lights, especially when you're like rolling a bike or something like that, you'll see streaks come off the lights. So you'll have to have some towels or something to continue to clean the screen. My dumb ass left the house without towels today though. So I'm using my shirt, but I just say I'm using my shirt. You see the light, but yeah, I'm using my shirt and shit. But you gotta clean that screen in order to, clean that lens in order to keep the lights looking fresh and streaks from not appearing on the screen. It's even a harder thing if you're riding in the car and you're trying to keep the windshield clean. You gotta remember to keep the windshield clean. Of course, and of course your lens from your phone, so it's a lot more to pay attention to. So shout out to them car streamers, man, the shit they have to pay attention to, right? You feel me? Crypto's nice tonight though. The weather's beautiful out here, like it says on the screen. It's 67. The event center's looking cool. I almost want to just walk through here right now. I will go around though. We'll keep it touring like we usually do. By the Ritz and all that stuff. My buddy that works at the Ritz is not there tonight, so I can't kind of just pass through the parking lot without getting sweated by the other workers tonight. They always look at me like, dude, we don't know you. Like, oh, we'll know you, so you ain't gotta come rolling through here. That's the way they look at me. They don't say that, but I kind of feel that energy coming from them when I go through the Ritz parking lot with my boy in here. So I'm like, all right, I'll roll through if it ain't busy. But if it's real busy, I won't pass through there with my homie ain't there. You know what I mean? What up, y'all? All right. Oh shit, we got an incident right here on the street. Looks like something happened on the street. Looks like it at least. Let me see if this is an incident or not. I saw the paramedics truck up the street at the corner. Now, if we buffer up here, you guys hang in there. A lot of times when I come up here, I'll experience a lot of buffering, so hang in there. lights anymore, like the emergency lights anymore. Hopefully he's good. Everything's code 4 over here. You know? Everybody, what's up? If you just checking in, I see some new people checking in on the vertical stream. What's up? Thank you for being here. Okay. Yeah, well, if that paramedics truck is over here, he made a left right here on the street, or right here maybe. No. Okay. Looks like it's clear. Let's see if it doesn't. All right. None on that block. Alright, you sure. Gentlemen, have a good night. Alright, we're cool there. But anyway, yeah, nice night. Weather's good. I've kind of done every other day this week. What have I done? I've done Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You know, yesterday was a real big rest day for me. I got a lot of rest in, and you know, I had to address some issues with the bike that still aren't completely addressed. So I got to kind of check on my bike yesterday, but I ordered some parts that I'm gonna have to wait on in order to get everything completely resolved, in order to fix the power issue. So I'm waiting on the parts to show up, and then I'll be good. So be happy when I get my parts, and my bike will be back to full strength, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully. You feel me? Everybody, thank you for being here, wherever you're tuning in from. Don't forget to say something in the chat. Let us know if you're tuning in from, especially if you're new. I like to shout out new people and see how far these streams reach in the world. So please don't be hesitant to let me know if you're new. And say hello. I'll say hello back. Get your chat up. We can give you love for being here if you want to do that. Or if not, you just want to watch. Like a lot of people like to do, just sit back and watch. You don't like to get involved in the chat room. I appreciate you being here regardless, you already know. Let me turn these lights off right here, because I'm going to blind some people. Turn these lights off. Okay. Alright, come on, sidewalks. I'm learning how to control my lights now. So when I don't, you know, I don't want to be blinding people for my work, you know what I'm saying? Hey, 2 streams ago, actually 3 streams ago, you guys, I was rolling by this right exact here, Chi Ming Wong, what's up? Usual statement about the protest, what's up? Yeah, a few days ago, I was rolling right by the front of, right on the corner right here of Olympic and Figueroa, looking down at my phone and my chat, and I clipped the pole, went down hard like a motherfucker on camera and shit, embarrassing as hell. I don't know if a lot of people saw that, but run that shit back and check it out like 2 days ago. You want to see some funny shit? For real, I'm talking and shit, trying to keep it smooth, and that shit was hilarious. So, go check it out. Let's see my viral moments. You've been sitting there looking all nice tonight. It's nice and calm. Like I say, after a Kings win over the Calgary Flames today, 2-0. And a Laker win. Lakers will be here tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. The Lakers play the Sacramento Kings here tomorrow night. So that should be fun. Sit back and watch the Kings and the Lakers. What's up, Brody? What's up? Oh, Bone in the house. Big Bone. What up, my man? Pup. Papusa Lover. Oh, there we go. Papusa Lover. What up? I had to sound that shit out. What's up, Boom? Pook's a lover. How you guys doing tonight? Not a lot of people chatting. Oh, don't forget, vertical and horizontal. Check out both. You guys, we are streaming. So you get you a little bigger shot of what's going on out here tonight if you want to go check out the other one. You feel me? So go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out. Huh? You know I'm live on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Let's keep it moving, you guys. Let me look at the incident board one more time, and just to see if there's anything that came up that actually it is. Thoughts and prayers. 20 miles away, 2 minutes ago, there was a traffic collision reported off the 210 freeway, cross streets with Hubbard Street and the 210 freeway. So, thoughts and prayers to whoever may be involved in that accident. Another accident just reported 4 miles away from here 3 minutes ago on Exposition and off of 3025 Exposition Boulevard. It says Cherrywood Avenue and Rodeo Grove over on the west side is where that accident was at. So, thoughts and prayers to that. Is our scanner off, Bill? I don't hear shit on the scanner, Joe. Rubbish fire just reported on Wall Street and 4th Street right here, like 1.21 miles away. I don't go running like real quick to rubbish fires, for the simple fact that, you know, most of the times if they're like not within less than a half a mile where you're at, and you don't get there within 10 minutes, a large percentage of the time the fire department will address it before you're ready to get there. So, you know how that goes. You gotta time out your exits that you attend on the e-bike accordingly. You know what I mean? And it's dependent upon the type of incident also. Because, you know, especially with the way my e-bike is performing, that motherfucker running slow right now. Because like I said, I gotta figure out what's going on with the throttle. Why they got this kid shit on my damn screen, man? I don't understand why they even trying to put up this kid shit on my YouTube, dude. Like I be requesting kid fucking videos and shit. Anyway, but yeah, you gotta be ready to, you know, take care of that shit on your own usually. That shit is like, you gotta be smart. You gotta plan it out wisely. Timing out the incidents that you go to. For example, if it's a traffic collision, you know it may be ongoing. Or if your vibe tells you go there and it's less than 2 miles away, I think there'll still be something there, and you get there 20 minutes, 30 minutes later. You know what I mean? Type shit. Anyway, which one was this one? This was the scanner, that's right. Yeah, it was LA Captain. I got confused while I was dealing with the screen in front of me. And this one was listening to the hotspots, right? That's what it was doing. Anyway, shout out to LA Captain. That's the scanner I use. Scanners are free, so people who like to call people police officers and little stupid ass shit when they hear scanners, you know, that are just goofy, you know what I mean? Are goofy, you know what I'm saying? Scanners are free. It's a free app on your phone if you want a scanner for any area that you're in, for the police or the fire department. And even fucking air traffic, they got some of those scanners on the line. So you can download apps to get that. Alright, nothing crazy to report, man. It's slow out here as far as incidents, and it's a nice night, so I guess I'm real south a little bit. Might as well. No reason to hang out steps right here at all. Get a little bit of footage of me rolling. I like my rolling footage when I'm rolling good. It's unfortunate my shit ain't rolling super hard, but it's cool though. Footage still be clean though. They don't have to roll like 35 miles an hour in order for me to look like I'm rolling at a decent speed on stream. You know what I'm saying? My shit's pushing tops right now. I'm saying that probably 20 tops right now. My bike is pushing. If I pedal hard, I can push this motherfucker to probably 26 right now. But as far as like the power, it's not giving me full power right now. Before it started malfunctioning, which was just recently, before it started tripping, less than a week ago, this thing was pushing me probably at least to 36, 37. But like I say now, because of whatever issues it's having, I'm barely even getting 20 out of the power. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool though, I don't even trip. It's like, hey, I'm not really trying to be flying like that anyway. And it's funny, I was talking about going fast and a viewer was like, are you in a hurry or something? One stream, and I slowed down for him and looked down and I was like, no, I'm not going fast. And right as I slowed down, I avoided a car flying out of a driveway and damn near would have hit me if I was going fast. So karma's a motherfucker. So, everything happens for a reason too. This thing has been slowed down recently for me to be aware of details a little more for when it speeds up, that's all. Just to remind me, you know what I'm saying? And hey brother, you know, details are important, you know. So when you have speed, don't just be quick to just jump in front of shit or forget about, you know, motherfuckers coming out of sidewalks, entrances, parking entrances or alleys and shit like that. You know, turning corners behind you. So, and please, man, everybody that want to ride in these big cities, man, I'm just telling you, I was just telling somebody earlier today, it costs literally 20 bucks to get these two mirrors on Amazon. And these things, they're worth $1 million. Or they're worth your whole life, actually, sometimes. So for 20 bucks, you get to have security of these big ass mirrors and how beautiful they look. I got these on Amazon for freaking 20 bucks, man, if you guys can't see them on my stream. But my point is, it's just invest in mirrors. You know, I don't really trip off of my particular mirrors, because you're jocking mine now, I'm mad. Because mine look fresh, and I don't want everybody to have my mirrors. If you get them, you get them. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna hate it. I'd rather you have my mirrors than go out there looking crazy. But yeah, these are good ass mirrors, man. And all riders, just show some mirrors, man. Stop playing with the subject, dude. It costs too little. And most handlebars are hollow to where you can cut out the handlebar holder and stick the little mirror thing in, and it has a little tightener for the Allen wrench thing to tighten it up. So it's just easy shit. It's like $20 worth of fucking equipment that saves you, you know what I'm saying, in so many situations, man. It relieves you of a lot of stress. I got a pedal right here, you guys. Hold on, because I don't like how slow it goes with it. Long straightaway, so let me pedal a little bit. But yeah, you know, it's easy to tighten. The cost for the mirrors is very cost effective. Let alone it's fucking vitally important. And especially riding in LA. On top of that, you want to be lit up like a fucking Christmas tree when you're out here with so many lights on your bike. Because regardless of even having lights, people do some dumbass shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, take precautions and do everything you can and try to keep yourself safe. And even then, you know what I'm saying? Beware the details of the cars, you know, eye contact and shit like that. You know, it's important. So timing is important, you know, timing is very important also. I say timing is very important when it comes to riding in traffic a lot. And knowing how to have a rhythm if you like to ride fast. See, for me, right now, it's not very hard to time out things because I'm not going very fast. So I can kind of just like pace myself into situations, stop in potential emergencies real easy. But if I'm moving faster, then it becomes more of a timing thing. You know, okay, you got to be looking further ahead. You know what I'm saying? As you're moving faster, because you got to be able to adjust with less time to adjust. You see what I'm saying? More speed means less time to adjust. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta know how to play the game, man, as far as timing shit with a rhythm with the bike, I think, out here. I think that has a lot to do with things. If you have good timing, it helps you kind of navigate through. I bump a lot of shit. So, you know, my time gets off, and, you know, my attention to detail gets off here and there, so it's always a point of emphasis. You know what I'm saying? And the mirrors is an absolute point of emphasis. You know what I mean? So, once again, Especially if you got little kids, you got buying them bikes and shit. Put some mirrors on they shit. Got to make they shit look fresh, you know what I'm saying? Fresh and safe. Mirrors and lights. You know what I'm saying? For the kids, for the bikes. Like I said, don't think I'm hating, like I said. Do your research, it doesn't cost that much. I hate riding with the stick though, so slow. I haven't been for the throttle right now, I'm doing a lot of pedaling. I'm so lazy right now. I don't want to pedal all hard. But yeah, sacrifice that extra little 50, 60, 70 bucks to buy the lights and the mirrors, man. It ain't gonna cost you that much, trust me. And it looks fresh if you set it up right. You feel me? Man, everybody, shit thing got quiet on both streams. Yeah, but you know what's up, y'all. Anyway, what's up? Thank you for being here. Whoever's out here, happy Saturday. Everybody who's coming in and out, much love to you. Thank you for checking in. You know how it goes. YouTube says most people that watch this stream watch it for a total of 90 seconds, and then they leave. 90% of the audience that comes in does that. Most of the people that like it leave 5 minutes after they like it, or less. So, me and my ability to keep your attention has to be improved upon. What's traffic? Man, thank you for that $5, my brother, man. Come back to you in 5 billion fold. Thank you for your investment and your support of our company and our live streams. You will be blessed big time, brother. Abundant happiness and good health. Let me read your message, super chat, so we can read a message. Thank you. I love when there's something in the super chat. Those are my favorite donations. I love all donations are my favorite, but I love reading the messages. So let me shut up and read it. It says, bike maintenance. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. All money can go towards that, too. It definitely requires so much freaking money. I was just saying to someone else the other day, like, I would never have imagined how much money I've spent on this bike. But it's been fun, though. It's been worth it, every penny. Like I said, you guys make it a lot more fun when you do shit like that. Thank you again, What's Traffic, big time. Blessings in return. I'm telling you, I always pray everybody that helps me and donates money to me. I always pray you have good happiness and abundant good health. I ain't God, so I can't guarantee it, but I do wish that upon you. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know I'm grateful, shit. I ain't your boys that go there. Hey, thanks for the 5, man. Let's go on to the next subject. You know, let's elaborate on it for a little bit, you know, for real. But yeah, anyway, this maintenance shit, man, is like really a big deal. What's traffic? It's like required, obviously, in order for your bike to, you know, continue to perform at its highest level. Like I said tonight, I can sacrifice my legs when I'm really ready to start moving. Push the screen a little harder. For example, this is like me pedaling. You can see how much faster I can go. But you know, that's sore this later though. I see the ambulance coming to me. Let's see what the situation is. Well, I'll be there. Okay, he got. Okay, maybe he was going over to the California hospital, which is on Flower. I don't know if y'all can see her or not. She's out here with the business. Anyway, let me move on. Let's see what's on the board, too. You guys hit the thumbs up on the donations, you guys, especially if you don't donate. You don't like, and you know you're a hater. Get that hate out your heart. Start getting your karma right. Hit the thumbs up on the donations, you guys. Hit the thumbs up on the stream. Get your karma right. No one has to know it was you anyway. That type of person. Yeah, it says it was a traffic collision right here on Adams in Maine. Just reported 10 minutes ago. Right here by Adams. So unfortunately, oh shit, I gotta turn my lights back on. Yeah, let's go back to Adams. let's go over to Adams. Okay, lights going. Okay, let's get lights going. Let me pedal hard. I'm gonna pedal a little bit right now, you guys. So you probably notice it on vertical more than anything. I looked at my live stream last time when I was on vertical, or watching vertical. You can completely see my legs pedaling. It's fresh. It's like, it's truly behind the scenes. It's like, fuck, you can see his ass pedaling like a motherfucker. I'll show you right now. If you watch vertical, you watch that leg work. You know, especially with the malfunctioning bike, I'm putting in that leg work. So go over to vertical, you want to see them legs work. Horizontal, you can never see it because it's like straight up. I'm trying to remember what my homegirl Betty Jean said and lift the camera over the handlebar, but right now because of the setup, I can't really. I gotta kind of accept where it's at. But yeah, putting in that leg work though. You can check it out on vertical. Yeah, I see a traffic collision or something right here. You guys, I hate to do this right here in front of this guy, so I'm gonna move over, guys. Just clear myself out of this intersection. Excuse me. The wind is kind of fucking with my throat right now. It always tickles the fuck out of my throat for some reason at one point in the night where I gotta get my water in. But yeah, I might just send a citizen app report to where I see these police lights are right here. I don't know exactly what the situation is. It may just be a regular traffic pull over. But it also says there's a traffic collision right here on Adams and Main. So I see two sets of police lights. I see one right here, and then like 2 blocks up, I see another set of police lights. So we'll pass by, and oh boy, this is kind of a hard crossing right here. It's like not really a bike path right here, and then cars are coming. So my mirrors are really vital right here in this situation. And my lights behind me, I depend upon them for cars, oncoming traffic to see me. So this was like one of those situations where, like I tell people, man, it's a blessing to have mirrors. It takes away from a lot of, you know, stress or potential accidents, or, you know, it helps you. There's still potential, but you fuck around and, you know what I'm saying? You won't see anybody coming if you don't have any, okay, look, they're not doing nothing here. I can't just stop and turn the camera on. Maybe he's just standing before it. So I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna go up the street and I'm gonna see about this Adams Main thing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that unit alone. Because it looks like he was just doing some updating on his computer. And we're gonna go right here to Adams and Main where I see some more police lights. Hopefully I can stay on the path of anything bullshit right here. Keep an eye on this one right here. And I do see the police blocking the intersection because of the accident right here. So let's send some good vibes. And hopefully no one's too seriously injured in this accident we are headed to right here down the street. Once again, report of an accident here on Main and Adams. Horizontal Stream viewers, thank you for being here. I got the screen down because I'm looking at the LAIT 911 apps. I'll pull it back up. 4 Aces, a member for 4 months, it says right here. Thank you for being a member for 4 months, 4 Aces. You are one of our top supporters. Thank you for what you do for us, brother. May that support you give us come back to you when you need to be supported in whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? This one is an accident. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, see, this was the type of accident I knew I could get to because it was only 10 minutes away, and I was kind of already in the vicinity. Okay, it was in the middle of the intersection. You should see that. There is a lot of wreckage too. Wow. Okay, let's see the extent of the damages. Oh boy. Damn. Oh damn. turn my lights off, dude, so I don't blind nobody. Hold on. Yeah, I had reported an accident, what, 12 minutes ago on LEIT 911 app. And when you get here, this is what you see. Let me do a citizen app report, let everybody know the intersection is going to be closed off for a minute. And also, do my job, citizen app report. Hope everybody involved is okay. Give me a minute, you guys. I gotta get set up before I start covering anything on YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately, we're on Broadway and Adams. 2-car collision. A lot of wreckage. As far as people involved, not sure about how many involved. Hopefully they're okay. I see someone getting treatment by the fire department right across the street. I also see another car right here involved. You see the police department showing up. So, anyway, hold on. Let me clean up my screen. Hold on. Yeah, it's 2 cars. Hey, so send some thoughts and prayers to whoever was involved, and send our good vibes. Hopefully we can send some good energy to the people who's having a tough night. You can always come join the live stream, send some good vibes to whatever we see or may report. The live stream name is LA1 Live on YouTube. I usually do independent news on YouTube, and I usually come to report incidents, local traffic collisions and fires on YouTube. And also we do touring, and we see what we see, usually at the event center near crypto.com arena, like LA Live and stuff like that during the live stream. So just sing good prayers and thoughts and prayers to the people involved in the accident. And you come over to the live stream, the LA1 Live on YouTube, and like I say, send some further good vibes and whatever else we may see tonight. You can bring your good karma to the situation. Alright, I'm going to show you guys my water tag on YouTube. Citizen app viewers who I'm doing this report for. And then, you come over to YouTube, and I'll end the report, you come over to YouTube. Alright, YouTube viewers, I'm going to end my Citizen app report. And Citizen app viewers, I'm going to end the report. Send your prayers and thoughts, as say, and come over to the live stream. See you there. Alright, here's the water tag. There you go. Alright, you guys. It sucks. Now hold on. My job now is to take the vertical phone or the horizontal phone, and then I do a lot of zooming in. If you're watching on the vertical stream, understand, and you want me to zoom in, all you gotta do is come over to the horizontal stream, and you'll probably see me like working the situation a little different, obviously, because the vertical is behind the scenes coverage phone. So just come over to the horizontal phone or stream, and you can see what I'm, zooming into. Doing extended coverage on. Anyway, we're on Washington and Adams. Just reported an accident. 2-car collision. Looks like they are a few injuries. Paramedics are here on site along with police. So we're going to send our prayers and thoughts to those involved. That is Shakarlum. What's up, Shakarlum? Thanks for checking in. Another good vibe person. Your timing's good. These people probably need the good vibes, so. Yeah. Nasty little accident here. If you're coming over from Citizen app, what's up? It said it alerted a few hundred people, so. The other day I alerted 50,000 people while I was live on an incident on 8th Street in San Julian, so. I'm sure there's a lot of people from Citizen app who get woke up when we send reports. Coming over from Citizen, welcome in. Not sure why the numbers don't represent your presence, but I'm sure there's a lot of you aware of when I'm live. So, just leave it at that, and we'll send these good vibes wherever we go. Yeah, this is a pretty bad accident. Like I said, this was reported 12 minutes ago. People across the street look like they were the ones involved. I don't want to really put the camera on them, but I don't really get involved in individuals and the accidents and details like that. It's not necessary. Alright, you guys. There's a lot of wreckage in the middle.
Mission 9256 Spice Avenue near Blue Jeep Cherokee. Suspect number 1, a female Hispanic, 20 years, driving Black Square. Number 2, a male Hispanic, 20 years, driving Graceway, holding up a flashlight underneath the vehicle, possibly fingerprint data mark distance. Proximate to 20, option 4215, RV 1964. Any medic unit with smart. You can go with central on it.
Four Aces, thank you for that super sticker, my brother, man. Come back to you in abundance. Thank you for your support of our channel. Send your good vibes to the people involved, you guys. Four Aces. Big blessings and happiness and good health to you. Blessings, blessings. See the tow truck putting in his work, man. Alright, you guys, we're gonna move on in a minute. We'll move on in just a second. I'm not sure about how many people were alerted from Citizen app, but yeah, there were quite a few. There were quite a few people that said was alerted. I think it was a few that did. Yeah, this intersection is like, it's not very lit up. You know, you got a lot of street lights and shit over here that's fucking out. That don't help. You know what I mean? If you look at the street lights right here, all the street lights on this corner is out. At least within a block. I'll start from this side, look. You can look from here, look. You see this street light? This one's out. Do you see this one? Okay, I don't know why I can't find it. Where's it at? Okay, there it is. It's right next to that side. You see that one's out. This street light's out. You see? And then you come over here. This street light's out. Look. This is out. No street light here. You come over here. You see him clean it. You come over here. This street light's out. Come over to this corner. This street light's out. So all four corners go in every direction for at least a block. You got no street lights. So it's a pretty dark corner because of this shit. You know what I mean? Pretty crazy accident. We're gonna get out of here in a minute. All right, we're gonna get out of here, you guys. Tow truck's doing his work. You're gonna get out of here in a few minutes. But yeah, there's like no street lights on any of these streets. It's like all four corners, like for at least a block, going in every direction. Street lights are out, which is pretty fucked up. You did a hell of a job, by the way, cleaning that shit up. Alright, you guys, we're gonna get out of here. We thank the police for helping out, like they always do. We're streaming vertical and horizontal, so whoever's here, thanks for being here. I guess we'll get out of here in a minute. Well, if you're riding on Main, if you're riding on anywhere on Main Street near Adams, they just cleaned it up. It'll be clear in a minute. They'll clear it out just a second. They'll clear it out. They'll clear it out in just a moment. You know? Alright, we can get out of here, you guys. Hugo, talk to me, my brother. What's going on? Dr. Hugo, what's good? What's good? You know the love and respect. Alright, let's get out of here, man. Send our best wishes to whoever was involved. Like I say, we had reported an accident when I was rolling. I saw the report like 20 minutes ago. So I'm assuming this accident was maybe 20 minutes ago. So we just send thoughts and prayers to whoever's involved. And like I said, I see some people across the street who are getting treatment. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just send our best vibes and wishes. And yeah, we'll keep rolling. I don't want to neglect the person across the street sitting down. And looks like she needs some medical assistance or something. Maybe I'll wait till they move the other car or something, I don't know. Or maybe she's just waiting on somebody to pick her up. No, because there's two girls across the street chatting it up. I think they were the ones that hit each other. Or maybe they were riding together. I don't know. Alright, you guys, let's roll. Forgive the streakiness of the lights. I ain't got no napkins with me today. Alright, let me slow roll my ass back to a brake spot for a second. So we can get the second hour going. Second and a half hour going. Sucks, man. It sucks to get involved in that kind of shit. If you're the people involved, so like I say, the girls and that were across the street who got hit or were involved in the accident, we send our best wishes to them and everyone else who may be involved. Anyway, happy Saturday. What's up, everybody? Thank you again for your support and your super chats while we were at that scene. Saw 4 aces and 1 traffic drop, a little something. Thank you, guys. It always feels weird to say thank you for some money when you see some guy going through some weird shit. So once again, I'll say it with a little more emphasis right now. Thank you for your support of our channel. I appreciate it. You know, we're always trying to be concerned about the right things when we're at a scene, and I always try to be concerned about those involved in the, you know, the tough situation first. So with that being said, thank you for your support and your interaction and your good vibes for those who may be involved. If you're sending good vibes, of course, if you're hoping the best for them at home when you see accidents online and stuff like that. Thank you for your energy. You'll be blessed for it. God will bless you big time. Because, man, trust me, anybody involved in an accident or anything like that, you know, us as people who record it, some of us aren't sympathetic and they consider it content. Others, they also consider it content, yes, but they are empathetic and feel some sort of, you know, concern, obviously. So, to each his own. You know, like I said, for those who do have concerns and you feel them in your heart, you know what I'm saying, I do truly believe you will be blessed for it. So keep those vibes, keep those good vibes. They're good vibes to me. I believe that. You know what I mean? I truly believe that kind of energy is good vibes, you know, concerns. Even if they're like overemphasized, like, even if they're like concerned when you really like probably don't have to be. That's good, you know. Be smooth on the back way, because there's a lot of quick turns. But yeah, man. vibes indeed. Look, nice on the side of the freeway for both directions right here on this little bridge. Like, let me go this way. See if I can get away with this tonight. Skinny rollway. And it's getting cold out here. I don't have my jacket on, so during this next segment, after I give me a little break and find somewhere to stop real quick, which I probably will end up going over to my usual spot, but I'll put my little hoodie on. And it's not cold in reality. I know I'm getting a wussy. It's still in the 60s, so I know it's not cold. But it'll just feel nice and comfy when it's cozy with the sweater on. That's all. Let me slip by y'all real quick. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Nice loud horn, yeah. Y'all like my horn? Y'all like my bike horn? Y'all like the bike horn? / Superchat horn? Oh, Superchat horn, Supersticker horn. What's traffic? 4 aces. I always forget to do that right when I get a Superchat or something. Call it the Superchat horn. Anyway, thanks for being here. If you're tuning in and you haven't said anything in the chat, if you'd like to say something, let us know where you're tuning in from. You can start with that. That'd be cool. I always get weirded out when I come over here to this waterfall and there's fucking all this pussy shit in here. What is that? Is that their cleaning shit? It smells like some cleaner or some shit, but I'm cool. I'm not gonna hang out when it's like that. It doesn't look as cool with all that pus in it. Yeah, it's warm out here still. Us LA wussies, man. We get this lower 60s and shit. Low 60s. 62 is cold for us. Anything under 65 in LA is cold. The cities are rolling their eyes like, Jesus Christ. What kind of shit is that? 65 cold, really? Do you know we haven't had a day over fucking 50 in fucking 3 months? Some cities are probably thinking that. Well, let me hear him get across this light. Shit. Okay, got on my way across that line. Yeah, some cities, man, they probably haven't had a day over 50 degrees in months. I mean, they probably have, but you know what I mean. They experience a lot of days with colder weather. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, send some good vibes to anyone who may drive by. Do a little traffic cam real quick and allow me to put my jacket on and a little bit of adjusting on my own. And we'll get back to the ride. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Once again, this is the last day of February. So thank you for spending it with us. I believe whoever crosses paths with my channel, especially if you send us good vibes and support us, your karma is super good. Alright, you guys, let's do some traffic cam real quick. How about that? I'll put some batteries on these phones. You guys see some good vibes on the drivers. This is a good video, by the way. It's traffic cam. I'm back. a little bit, make some circles and let it go. Maybe I had time to try to play a bit and see if people still out over there, still protesting. We'll head in the area. How about that? Just reported 2 minutes ago a natural gas leak at Adams and Alsace, 4 miles away. 4.5 miles away. Hopefully that gets resolved quickly. That's an LAFD call. You always appreciate the LAFD. Alright, it's wrong. Don't forget we're streaming vertical and horizontal. If you're showing support to the channel, we'll check them both out. Send us some love. We appreciate it. And you'll be blessed in abundance for your support of our channel. We are lit up. So, let's roll, man. Like I say, it pays off when you're riding out here in LA to be lit up like a Christmas tree. Because, you know, it's pretty dangerous out here riding. And, you always want to protect yourself at all costs, best way possible. So, you can find some cheap lights, effective lights, whatever you consider lights. Utilize lights. Utilize lights, that's the point. Lights are good. For those that are just tuning in, we are riding an e-bike, but my shit is on some weird low power shit lately, so I'm gonna go with vertical and watch me work these pedals. The vertical stream, I think you can see my legs sometimes when I be pedaling. So you get all the behind the scenes coverage on Verti. Watch me work these pedals, you know. No bullshit though. I'm gonna go by this Phoenix area. I like kind of just passing through this area on Figueroa usually doing the stream. We'll go by there, see if we get close to exposition, and kind of circle back. See if anything pops up in between, you already know. But anyway, working our usual night. What's up, you guys? Working Fig, doing our usual circles in downtown. I'm gonna go get into downtown in a second. I just wanted to make a circle back to one of these streets and come right back. We're working our usual night though. We'll get in downtown in just a minute. I'm gonna circle this area real quick. Actually, I'll pedal a little more. Make sure I kind of push through it a little faster. I know my bike's not rolling super duper fast, so my pedaling will assist us in moving a little bit faster. So I'll add in a little bit at this portion of the stream. People say, why don't you just get in the car and stream? Well, because it's live stream. I'm trying to make it interesting. And I enjoy this type of content. And yes, I have a car, but I have access to a car whenever I need it. So, I mean, it's a choice. That's why. And I enjoy this type of content. It's more mature. And it also becomes an incident watch for me also. So, choice, that's why. I choose to get out here. And obviously, at my older age, I like to maintain some sort of exercise regularly. So this biking thing, obviously if you're pedaling, does require exercise. You know what I mean? So practicing to my live streaming career. You know what I mean? no, but hell no. I'm still gonna get this bike fixed up and fix it up to where I don't have to pedal if I don't want to. Still be flying around this motherfucker. I'm definitely gonna do that. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I want it to be full powered. Options at least. You know? So unfortunately, I don't have the option to get the full power right now, but things happen for reasons. It might all have been to keep me from going that critical mass thing yesterday too, because obviously because my bike was malfunctioning so terribly yesterday, I didn't even consider the critical mass with them going 27 miles. So I found out the route. I said, okay, yeah, it's obviously not doable today because I'm going to be pushing the whole, pretty much practically the whole 27 miles pedaling, because you know you try to keep up with the pack. Well, I like to keep up. I have to pedal hard, you know. I like to keep up with the front, usually, when I do that critical mass stuff. I can't lie to you, this shit got a little corny to me also. I was like, okay. I'm kind of enjoying the opportunity to relax at home with my woman. You know, with all the other issues going on with the bike and all that, so. You know. I said, okay, another month. We'll do that another month. So I did plan it, but I never even got a chance to even get the bike serviced until sometime earlier today. And I ended up finding out what parts I needed and I ordered them today. So, the issues I was having with the bike, they weren't even addressed. So. Exposition and Figueroa is black, dark by the BMO Stadium area. There's no events or anything going on in that area. That's what I'd like to do. Probably just circle back towards downtown after the slight change. Yeah, go down Flower for a block and see if I see a little train till I get back to Adams and then maybe jump back on Fig. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll stay on Fig right here. There's a few shops right here we can pass. Let's see if there's a little activity in front of them. People hanging out or something. I didn't see them on this side of the street when I was coming on. Quiet night. Nice quiet side. It's early, though, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got a lot of activity that happens, and we're still, you know, a little ways to go on what we're doing tonight. And, of course, you got the extended shows probably later after me from people that'll come out here. So, it's early in LA. You got some night left.
You good?
And, of course, the early morning hours. I'm waiting on this light to change. I never got a signal, so thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's go block up. Let's see the train. There we go. Let's see if we see a train coming. Let's get a little trainage tonight. I did update the weather on both screens, didn't I? 67? No. It was 63, right? Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if the weather is like that. 65. Okay, 65. I guess I can play with it. Stop. okay on the horizontal stream. The one that's, oh shoot, you know what? That's right. That's where I'm making a mistake. Let me do something right here because people get something twisted and I can do something to help myself. There it is. Well, it won't lie vertical. It has vertical in the water tab. Alright. I forgot to put that vertical name in there. But on the horizontal stream, you guys, how's the volume on horizontal? Anyone in there? The 32 people that are watching, it says. How's the volume? We clean? Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? Like, is it clean or is it muffled? As Betty Jean said the other day it was muffled. And I said, yeah, I know it was muffled. I didn't know how to do anything about it though. Is there any mufflage to it, or is it, you know, is it pretty clean for the most part? Yes means it's clean. What's up, Shaka? Yes, it's clean. Yes, it's muffled. It's muffled some. All right, I understand the mufflers. There's nothing I can do because it's like I got this heavy bike helmet. It's like a big ass bike helmet, man. I try to put the mic in such an and in the most advantageous spot to where it, you know, it sounds good. He said sounds good. Okay, thanks, Shaq. 4 Aces over there hating. Can hear you when you're still, but a little muffled. Right. It's way better when I'm still, definitely. See, if I could just learn how to not talk so damn much when I'm rolling, then I wouldn't be so frustrated with the sound. You know, I like to talk when I'm rolling and shit, and most of the times you hear more wind and sound, so I just gotta talk with a lot louder volume like I'm doing right now when I'm rolling to assure the fact that you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Or either just not talking till I'm stopped. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll be saying shit anyway. Hey, I think it's important you hear every word I say anyway. I ain't the president now, so whatever words you don't catch, it's all good. You know? Be mumbling a lot of bullshit anyway. I'm half crazy. You know? What's up, good people? There go Betty Jean right there. There go one of my technical assistants. What's up, Miss Betty Jean? How are you? How's family? You and family? I was thinking about all night yesterday about what you were saying about how your kids listen to what I say, Betty Jean. And I was telling my girlfriend, well, damn, I'm glad I blocked the streams where I embarrassed myself. Because you always forget about, you know, who you influence as far as young people too, you know what I mean? So you always want to try to do your best to be an influence, a good influence to young people as much as you can, you know. But you always get caught being an adult here and there. So you hope the kids understand, you know, you had them adult moments, you know. But yeah, I was thinking about that, Betty G, and I appreciate you telling me that. You know that you like how when I keep it positive. My kids, you know, they pay attention when I have a positive attitude. So you're pretty much telling me in so many words, you know, try to keep it positive. I felt that. I appreciate it. Well, show that. Nigga be getting mad. Brothers be getting mad though. But heck yeah, you know, I was feeling that energy, you know, for sure. What up, JD? What's up, my man? What's up? Checking in. You saw it in the traffic cam. We just passed your favorite spot. I just left there like 15 minutes ago or less. We just left your traffic cam, my brother. what's good with it? You guys don't forget, we're streaming vertical and horizontal. Vertical's kind of hurting for like any, you know, large amount of people watching at the same time right now. So you guys can go jump over there, see if you can help it out. See if you can boost that algorithm a little bit. Yeah. Alright, we're on this block quite a bit. Let's see, I want to stay on this block. I am looking at the incident report, like the LAIT 911 app, as well as listen to the scanner. You know, trying to keep an eye on any potential incidents that may happen in this local area. So you guys know that's always part of the show. So if you're hearing anything on the scanner that I may be ignoring when I just talk over it, or some details you may hear, always sending good energy to people that are involved in those situations. Appreciate it. Be blessed for it. You say it's late? It's already 10 o'clock. We got already one going tonight. We got a late one going tonight. The freaks come out at night, right? You know what they say? The freaks come out at night. Women like, what kind of freak, dude? What kind of freak you need, my lady? Well, yeah, the freaks come out at night. It's just the bike's rolling so terribly slow to what it's used to that I'm being stubborn about having to pedal. So I'm kind of just accepting what it's giving me. But you know, if I really want to go a little faster, for example, I could just pedal. You know what I mean? And it'll push way faster. You know. You want to see me do some leg work over the vertical? You see them legs working? You know. You see me put in that leg work. You want to be motivated to do some exercise, go over the vertical, watch me pedal. I'll be like, damn, you pedaling good. See what kind of shoes I got on and shit. You check out the wardrobe. Check out the vertical wardrobe, you guys. Go over and smash the like on the shoes, on the shoe choice. Smash a like on them knees. You see them good knees work. Do some knee work. Yeah, I like the log strips. I'm pedaling now because it just gets hard for me to just accept the slow roll. I can push through this one. Just gotta drink a lot of water at night. Because I'm older and I cramp up easier. Especially I don't exercise on a regular basis like I used to playing hoop. So just catch cramps quicker, that's all. The last cramps I had, which was after the last stream I rolled the other night. I had some decent cramps around 4 in the morning. It woke me up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too bad. They weren't as extreme as they usually are. It was like one leg and it lasted probably I guess 6 minutes and I was back to sleep. But shit, I've had cramps from riding so hard and pedaling that have lasted shit in both thighs. That go at the same time, both thighs kind of like cramping. I've had that happen. And the cramps lasted shit 10 minutes. You're just like, oh my God, water. You're just sitting there like, oh. Just waiting on the pain to kind of, you know, the intensity of the pain to decrease. So, those are it's something you kind of look forward to as you know, as a rider. You know what I'm saying? The cramps, but it's always scary. It's probably like a woman that has a baby. You know what I mean? It's just like, but way worse for a woman, like 1,000 times worse. You kind of know the pain is coming. But it's a worthwhile pain. You know what I'm saying? So similar to a bike rider. A bike rider's accepted the cramps and knowing the cramps are coming, but goes out there and pushes hard. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's all. Yeah, you do accept the fact that, especially with a bike like I have, this heavy ass bike, you accept the fact that you're gonna be putting in a little bit of exercise for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna, you know, start pedaling hard, you know. Pedal assist is gonna kick in right now too. As soon as I talked about it, my pedal assist kicked in. E-bikes with this thing called pedal assist, which is kicked in right now for me, it means that it pedals hard by itself without you like having to put the pressure on the pedal. This one has pedal assist. So even though the power and the throttle's messed up, it's kicking in here and there. So it's taking away from the difficulty of pedaling the whole time too. It actually decreases the difficulty. It makes it a little easier, a lot easier. I can't front. Yeah, but this takes me back to the days when I first started streaming on the bike, when I was just doing nothing but pedal bike. You know what I'm saying? Them days was amazing. Those were the good old days, man. Shit. Them was definitely the good old days. I got some good videos where I felt like I've set world records on a pedal bike. I rode actually all the way from downtown up Wilshire, all the way to Santa Monica, up the bike trail from Santa Monica to Venice Beach, and all the way back from Venice Beach to downtown LA, all on one live stream on a pedal bike. And I reversed that route actually. I went up to Venice, from downtown all the way up Venice Boulevard to Venice Beach, took the Venice Beach trail to Santa Monica, left Santa Monica, we jumped on Wilshire Boulevard, took that all the way east, back into downtown, live. I've done both of those rides in the last 6 months, live streaming. On the pedal bike, that shit was on the, that shit was on the pedal bike, yo, for real. So, you gotta go check out some of them videos, man. I included some music with it, try to make this shit a little more interesting. So, go see if you like those videos. I called them, I actually named the title for those particular videos. I named it World Record. I named them after me setting the record. I called them World Record videos. So, and they were pedal bike videos. I'm telling you, I think back like, what the hell was I thinking pedaling like that? But I don't know if I'll accept that fucking ride now after I've done it already a few times. It's like, I gotta run those shits back too, man, because whoo, those are some pretty crazy videos. They were clean too. The coverage I had, I was using my chest mount and I wasn't double streaming at that moment. I was just doing horizontal. So the coverage was pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie to you. They were clean videos. They weren't shaky really at all. It was like, you just saw me going up hills and you could just see me kind of moving side to side because I was pedaling. It was wild. Wow. Just if you're the type that puts yourself in the person who's streaming shoes, yeah, those are some wild videos. Damn, that was some work. Especially going up the hills in Beverly Hills on the pedal bike, going west on Wilshire. Oh, that's some work. If you ever rode a bike west on Wilshire Boulevard, going up those hills when you pass through Beverly Hills, that shit crazy. It's just like, wow, you better be in shape. And you better have some water at the end of the night, because you're going to crap up like a motherfucker. Beverly Hills is not called Beverly Hills for nothing. This shit is hills. It's like some serious drastic hills on Wilshire Boulevard. Riding a bike. E-bike, you're good. You're just going up and down hills, hopefully your power don't run out. But pedaling? You better have a decent bike at least, because if not, yeah, you're gonna be pushing. You're gonna be walking up some of them hills. I think the first time I did it, I was walking up the hill pretty much. I got so tired coming back from the beach. I got to Beverly Hills, and it was one hill where I'm like, fuck, I gotta walk up this one. I can't remember what street it was, but yeah, Beverly Hills lives up to its name. You know what I'm saying? It does. Beverly Hills lives up to its name.
Yeah.
We hadn't circled the level 8 and spots over here yet, so I just want to give it a quick circle. See how active the bar was and the situation over here. The bar's going on, people coming in, but I've seen it busier on other nights.
Young niggas going gorilla.
Lakers sees it in the house in cold beer at 33 Taps. Always good at the bar, you guys. I haven't eaten at 33 Taps yet. I've never had any food there. Hope you enjoy the night, you guys. There's some nice lights out here. Chat, everybody. You jumped in that chat room and said something yet. Let us know how you feeling. Let us know who you are. Jump in that chat room and say something. Thank you for your presence. Alright, you guys are doing way too much talking in the stream. I'm gonna cool out for a little bit. Guys, enjoy some of this show. Inside of it. To downtown we go. Incident board, let's check it out. Alright, just a new traffic collision reported 3 minutes ago on Slauson and Figueroa. South side on Slauson. We'll send our thoughts and prayers to whoever's involved in that accident on Slauson and Figueroa right now. Elevator rescue just put on the board 42 seconds ago. On Wilshire and Western. Somebody stuck in the elevator on Wilshire and Western. Hopefully they don't stress out and the fire department to get there and hopefully open that elevator pretty quick. Or someone urinates on themselves or something crazy. Who came over from Citizen App tonight, I'm wondering? Anybody here that hasn't said anything in the chat? That came over from Citizen App. Just curious. Every once in a while I get someone to say, yeah, I came over from Citizen. It's rare I'll get a response to that, but if for some reason you happen to have come up from Citizen, you haven't said anything and you knew, just let me know it. I'm just curious if we get if we ever get any people shoveled over from that. A lot of times I get there's been a few streams where I've got at least 10 or 15 people say, yeah, I just came over from Citizen. Every once in a while I know a response to that. Not a lot of interaction tonight. Like I said, most people are liking and leaving, it says on YouTube. 90% of our audience that comes in and watches for a duration of, an average duration of 90 seconds and then leaves, according to the algorithm. So this type of live streaming to most people is just not very interesting, according to YouTube's algorithm. I enjoy it though. I don't let that deter me though. I enjoy doing them, so I enjoy it, you know. I'm just different, I guess. I enjoy it a lot, you know. I know a lot of people enjoy it. I know that machine doesn't always give accurate information, so I know a lot more people enjoy it than I'm aware of. So it's cool. I'm not deterred by feedback, you know what I mean, from the algorithm. Everyone knows most of the time I don't believe it anyway, so it's all to the good. People say, you believe it if the numbers were bigger? Actually, I wouldn't. I'd still be so narcissistic, I think I'm still getting cheated. Even if I had 1,000, if they said 1,000 people were watching, I'd be like, yeah, it must be 20. That's just how I am. Yeah, my mind thinks that. What I see on my screen, I believe it's 20 times that amount, 50 times that amount, actually watching, you know. But I'm crazy. But I'm delusional. I'm a Laker fan, remember. So we believe a lot of, you know, make-believe shit. You always see cars come up and rolling apart on me, and it always reminds me when my lights aren't on again. Lights back on. I'm sidewalking though. I think I'm about to jump back on this sidewalk on Broadway. So I'm gonna go on and off with these lights. I got some real bright headlights, you guys. So when I get on sidewalks, it's like, okay, you can kill them lights because you're going really, really mess with the pedestrians. For those who were watching, what was that? A Thursday? We passed by here for the season 2 premiere showing of some show on Netflix called One Piece. I haven't had a chance to see that show yet, but my girlfriend did reorder or resubscribe to Netflix. So maybe the next day or two I'll be able to figure out what this One Piece show is, figure out if it's even interesting to me at all. Those of you who haven't chatted, or if you hear what I'm talking about, are more than welcome to elaborate on what One Piece is from Netflix. Probably won't get any responses because there's not a lot of interaction tonight. But like I said, I'm going to figure it out on my own and see if it's something I like. Just because I ended up passing by here that night when all the people were coming in. So, for fun, you know what I'm saying, I'll do my investigation of what that is. You know? I don't even watch Netflix, and I'm not really into like shows with episodes unless my girlfriend's watching it. Citizen 04, she says, I'm from Citizen. Racist is funny. 4 says, you are Citizen. You know, you are the main citizen. You know. Look at that One Piece show on Netflix. No clue about it yet. There was a lot of people out here like that. I got a whole bunch of people watch it though. Excited about seeing the actors come and watch the season 2 premiere with them. That part was pretty, I guess, interesting. But it made me think that it was just really like a lot of, you know, younger people. Like anyone between 20 and 35 probably is really familiar with that show, One Piece. Some of us older people, us 40 pluses, large percentage of us probably aren't familiar with that show, I'm thinking. There were some other people that came out that were, you know, participants, actors in the show who looked like they were, you know, in their 40 pluses. Like 3 or 4 actors that came out. I think I saw how many actors come out of that thing. And we probably saw at least maybe 20 different people who they claim were actors in the show come out. And of those 20, like I say, 3 or 4 of them look like. Sheesh. Slow interactions tonight, for real, for real. Super duper slow. I've noticed lately though, in a lot of chat rooms though, the chats and the interactions have gotten really modest, kind of eerie, kind of weird. Maybe tonight when I watch some other live streams, it'll go back to its normal trolling. Some people would be kissing ass for the pay the streamer a little harder like they used to. The kiss assing and the trolling is kind of slowed up lately on the streams I've noticed on YouTube. I've noticed a lot of that. The ass kissing and the trolling has slowed down on a lot of streams. Well, the trolling, actually, no, the trolling is always continuous. Bike crew. Bike crew, no mirrors. The no mirror bike crews. I always hate on people when especially when they're in crews. But people in the crew ain't got no mirrors. It's like, come on, man. We get crewed up. Ain't nobody pressing their bike with mirrors and shit. Nobody brings out their shit the right way. Now, once again, folks, ride in the city. Check on Amazon. Your mirrors are 20 bucks. Fresh mirrors, 20 bucks, just like these. Big ass mirrors and shit. Save that ass. You know what I'm saying? A lot of situations. I mean, my girlfriend was watching somebody jumping in traffic on scooter out the gutter lane earlier today. Never looked back. I say this dude never looks back, just jumps into the first lane of the traffic. Get you some mirrors, you ain't gotta look back, you can look at your mirror. Hey, this NBA season and this basketball season feels like it's going fast already. I think as far as the games played, let's see, what were the Lakers? They were 10 games over 500. They were like 50-something games in. It's only like 30 games left, so 3-4 months, that should be over with. Football will be back around, and then baseball will be deep into their season. And what, they start in March, so they start pretty soon. Sports makes the years go fast. If you're a sports fanatic, it pushes the year along real fast. Especially if you like baseball. If you like baseball, then the year goes fast for you. because there's so many games. Always a game, always a new game. Alright, fire alarm just reported 9 minutes ago, about a mile from here on Garden Garden Avenue, Hartford and Inwood Avenue, the cross streets. About a mile from here. I think it's resolved quickly for those involved and nearby. Nice gathering up here. Looks like a lot of beautiful ladies dressed up, ready to get in the bar up here. This is the boss right here. This is the spot right here. This Ross shit. I'm not sure what the name of this bar is, but I always see a lot of people kind of gathering up here, ready to get on up in here. Black thing, though. Excuse me, boss man. Excuse me.
I swear, he's going crazy.
Alright. Going down tonight up there. You see a few gatherings. You see a few gatherings. That's a nice small gathering. Gathered that. Actually, that wasn't even small. That was decent size. A lot of people was just showing up to that. So shout out to my young brothers and sisters who are in here to have a good time. I always feel that place up top.
Wait! Dad! I need your license plate! Nicely dressed ladies ready to get up into the club. We might have to pass back by there just to see the pretty little ladies. No, I'm kidding. Forget me, Coco. We're just kidding. We're just kidding. Alright, let's pass by about that City Hall shit tonight. Homeward right here tripping. Let's see if we can shoot by him without him tripping.
Kick your ass nigga down, kick everybody down.
See this nigga? Oh, boy. You see some wild shit out here. Go by the federal building. It's too late at night. Almost 11 at night. Even if there is a protest and people gathered out there, I'm not interested in hanging out with them. So, y'all not tricking me into going over to that federal building shit. One of my viewers earlier was like, yeah, protest still going on over there. It's about 40 people, 30, 20 people. I'm cool. It's thousands of people. I'm not going to have any coverage anyway. So, not going to happen. Quiet night, you guys. Hope you're enjoying the ride. Don't forget, we're streaming vertical and horizontal, so go check out both. Smash a like on both, help us grow the channel. Toxic say, why Nightbot don't respond to me? Good Nightbot be hating. Nightbot don't want to talk to nobody, just making comments. Yeah, trying to stay in shape for sure. What up, Toxic? Thanks for checking in. What's up? Well, whoever's here, vertical and horizontal, thanks for being here.
Beautiful night with the weather, you guys. Let me update my weather too. I think I had 65. We may have gone down a degree now, 64. Let's keep it fun, keep it interactive. Update my weather to 64 right here, manually. My weather's not automated, you guys. I have to do it myself when it changes. I have to manually put in the change. If you wonder what I mean by it's not automated, that's what I mean. You have to manually put in the changes. Why that's important to me? Because whenever I play it back, especially to the future, it gives me an idea of how the day was, what type of day it was that day, you know. Always that shit. Alright, let's roll. Incident board was empty, right? Guys, look at that thing. Yeah. I mean, it's empty as far as new reports. It's never empty. The board is full of incidents. But there's nothing I didn't report recently. Correction, new report just coming in. Rubbish fire just reported 28 seconds ago on Flower and 48th Street on the south side. Hopefully that gets resolved quickly, obviously. We're actually blocks away from where the federal building is, where there were protests today, I heard. Right here, City Hall. I'm sure there were pretty people gathered, and what up, Tanya? He said just when you thought it was quiet, huh? Pretty much. Yeah, there were protests earlier today. Plenty of them. But even now, maybe you can go to the federal building and maybe some small gatherings. It's a warm night, so I can imagine there are some people who don't mind staying out, you know? I think of Crypto.com Arena and LA Live. That area is like the center of where my streams circulate from. But also, Broadway Boulevard does feel like, you know, like one of the main spots that I like to pass or kind of circulate around also. Broadway is just such a familiar part of downtown where everybody that passed through it. It's like, pass through downtown, you probably are familiar with Broadway, you know what I mean? Oh, I go back uphill though, just to keep it different. Since I'm always up Broadway, we just talked about it, I'll go uphill. I'll take south on hill. How about that? Time flies, you guys. What is it? 10:45 p.m. already, coming up to close to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, time flies when you're having fun. Side Street Tunnel. Scanner Squad. Welcome to Los Angeles. Thanks for being here. Happy Saturday, last day of February. This year's going fast. We're already 2 months over with. Heading into the 3rd month. Time stops for no one. Uh-oh. Somebody's screaming. Who's screaming? Is that Homeboy right here? Laid out. He was laid out / laid up. Sidewalks are pretty empty tonight. Hill Street's not a lot of people on the sidewalk anyway. If I was on Broadway, it'd be a little more people, but it's empty though. Go this way. Hope you're enjoying the evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like, say something in the chat, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, $2 or more, or actually any kind of super chat or super sticker, because we didn't set a goal, but any kind of super chat or super sticker will help us get more viewers, higher spot in the live recommendations, so keep that in mind. Take a financial investment. You're not going to be jealous because we made a few bucks, and you know it's going to come back to you big time. You know, you go ahead and drop that donation. It'll come back to you in abundance. Plus, I wish upon you abundant happiness and good health. Other than that, if you ain't spending no money and you are here, you still want to be a supporter and to get good vibes back, you know, just be here, you know, say something in the chat, even hit the like. That stuff is free. You gotta spend no money. Other than that, thank you for being here. We appreciate it a whole lot. Other than that, thank you for being here. Appreciate your presence and your energy. Oh, 7th Street, giving us a little action right here. Got a few people out here on 7th Street. Hey, excuse me, coming to your left, I'm gonna roll by you. Excuse me, coming to roll by you. Make sure I do it smoothly, because this bar right here looks pretty busy, so I might have to jump on the side. Well, no, I should. I might be able to see somebody. Nice little gathering right here. Collection. What is this? What's the collection? The collection. Alright. Not the collection. Shit. Just scared the shit out of me, man. I was like, please don't run this light and run into me, dude. Crazy motherfucker. Mr. Fly up to the light. Alright, you guys, nobody's talking on either stream. It's been so quiet. We ain't got a like in a while on the vertical, or I don't know if the horizontal likes or how it's going. But if you can smash that like for me, please, I appreciate it on vertical and horizontal. Appreciate it. Is that stream still going? Everything good down there? Yeah, it's got a little quiet on horizontal. We get a few likes at first, and then everybody kind of stopped liking it. So don't forget to smash the like. Get your karma back. It's free. Appreciate it a whole lot. Helps the channel out. Thank you. Appreciate it. This shit is funny. You said be safe, brother. Got you, Aces. Thank you again for that. I did say abundant happiness and good health. I wish upon you for your donation, right, Aces? I did say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I do say it now. Thank you for your support. I did, because I blew the horn. I said Superchat horn. I remember that. So I did say that. And thank you for being a member for 4 months. I saw that earlier. 4 months, a long time. I think Shouty Black's been a member for like down to a year. She's the longest standing member. Her and my brother. I've been a member for like it says now. So we got a few members that have been there for quite a while. Thank you for your membership. No new reports on the incident board, you guys. I got nothing new. We out there just rolling. Classified. It's fine. Alright. Gives me a chance to try out my new holder too. Since there's nothing specific that I need to run to right now. I'm gonna try out my piece of equipment I want to try out right now. Also, it's just a good moment for me. You guys can think I got one of my favorite spots for a minute. YouTube. He's fucking up my view of my waterfall. He's being nice. He's fucking up my waterfall view, but it's okay. I'm gonna try something real quick, you guys. I'm gonna try something real quick. It's just a holder that I have that I want to try out real quick. Hold on. Loyalty does go a long way. I agree with that. I would have to agree with that wholeheartedly. Loyalty goes a long way. You feel me? Alright, try something real quick.
You get paid by that?
This motherfucker keep asking me questions. Shit, busy, dude.
You get paid?
Huh?
You get paid like for that?
Yeah, a little bit. Not a little bit. It's for YouTube. It's just
You know there's
stream.
you know if you open a LAC.gov app of an account,
Yeah,
you can get paid just for about anything.
pretty much.
You get paid for take a picture of the wall, there's graffiti that you paint it, and you take pictures again.
Pretty much.
You get paid.
All that shit, yeah.
All that.
Yeah. I know about that, yeah, on the LACity.gov app, you're right.
Huh?
On that app, right, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm trying out this little piece of equipment real quick, you guys. Just trying something. While I got a free moment. I'm just trying something so when I get to see if this shit will work for me. It's not working right now though. I'm just trying something new while we're here. Oh shit. Fuck it. Portable charger fell. I gotta go get it. Let's try something. Let's see if I'm trying this one work. Looks good. Just wait for it to fucking move so I get my waterfall. That's cool. He was here first. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Ship. One down. It did work. It did work. Ah, look at me. It worked. See, now I got this little thing, this helmet on my bike. So if I come to a city, I'm gonna try to just set it up this way. So I gotta hold the shit.
You know, I kind of move the bike around, and then I can still look at the scene. You know what I'm saying? So it may or may not work. Killing my shot, bro. I said you're killing my shot.
Oh, you trying to get in here?
¿Qué te estás viendo? Sí, quiero entrar al baño.
Good luck. Drive a little bit of this. Not much, though. Alright? Minutes, we'll be right back. again, thanks for joining. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Alright, once again, thanks for joining. Don't forget to smash the like, say something in the chat. Thanks for being here. We are close to the end. I look at the clock, we're already freaking 2.5 hours in. I don't know how 3 hours go so fast. We're already 3 hours in, you guys. That's crazy. I did not feel like we were 3 hours in already. I do like one little holder for my phones on my bike. My other helmet, basically. The mounts on it. I strap it to the seat. And then it just holds the phones, you know what I'm saying? So, you come up with a little shit to keep you right, you know what I mean? You come up with a little shit to keep you right.
Alright, you guys, we've done a few circles, man. I'm probably gonna go back towards Broadway, circle back, you know, hit the little back streets between 11th and 12th, and then circle into Crypto and call it a night. So, let's go ahead and make that little circle real quick. This city's nice to go so fast, man. I didn't do a lot of sitting around tonight. I feel like I've been moving around quite a bit. Giving you guys as much as I can. So, hopefully when I play it back, I feel the same way. Like, you know, I put in a decent amount of work. Anyway, tough crowd tonight. You guys haven't really interacted much. I haven't really seen a lot of regulars, so it's all good. We hopefully we'll see you guys again all the time. You're watching out there somewhere hitting a like regardless of speaking. You guys are seeing most of the people that are regulars are checking in. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But we do have a lot of ghost watchers, so we do have a lot of people that watch. They'll interact, you know, sparingly. So that's always welcome. No requirements on interaction. Especially if you hear us, you know, you always appreciate it. That means your interaction is already done. You've already supported us by giving us a view. Lakers tomorrow against who do the Lakers play tomorrow? The Sacramento Kings. Yeah, that's right. Lakers tomorrow here. I think it's 6:30 p.m. Crypto.com Arena. Second game of a back-to-back because they play tonight. They just beat the Warriors down there in San Francisco, Santa Clara. Tomorrow night, second of the back-to-back. Sacramento Kings, who whooped on the Lakers last time they played. So they sure did. Whooped on the Lakers good last time they played. I can't guarantee I'm coming out for that. By the way, I'm glad I got on that subject. I'm glad I get to say this while I'm live for all you ghost watchers, people who are listening. I don't do no more guarantees as far as when the next live stream is. That was very counterproductive for me personally. So, I just come on. I try to keep it like, I almost try to be unpredictable at this point. So, you know, that's gotta look for me. But, as far as a regular schedule, you know, someone asked Scott Lane yesterday, well, what's up, Scott? Where have you been? Have you been on vacation? Hey, you know what's the funniest part about that as for us live streamers? If we're not working, if we're not live streaming, that means we're working. You gotta understand, live streaming is the vacation, okay? You gotta understand that. It's no regular schedule to live streams, and the money we make doing this stuff, it's definitely not enough to be considered a job most of the time. It's usually just something we choose to do, which you can get paid a lot of doing if you're lucky on certain nights. But it's definitely the vacation. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not on live, I'm working. If I'm on live, I had some free time. So live streaming is the free time. It's not the job. You got to remember that, you guys. For all those who are wondering and asking the live streamer, where have you been? Have you been on vacation? No, I've been working. I'm pretty sure most of the other people who live stream and make very little money doing it probably have been working if they weren't live. Okay, so you know, unless you're on low income or something, you'll have to work. You know what I mean? Which is cool too. That's a blessing, but it's just the simple fact that, you know, you're asking the person, has he been on vacation because they haven't been live? It's hilarious. It's like, you got to understand that the live streaming is the vacation. It's not a job, dude. It's not. I mean, for some people, they consider it a job. And it's a job to get it done and to work and put in the work. But it doesn't seem like a good job. That's all I'm saying. So you have to respect that. And as a viewer, I have to get consideration for that. If you want a person to come on regularly, and you're asking them if they've been on vacation, and you think they should have a regular schedule, then maybe you should regularly donate to that person. You know what I mean? Because in your mind, it's worthwhile for them financially. So they took a vacation from that financial benefit. And that's usually that's not the case. It's hard to make money doing this shit. It's hard to grow on YouTube. Period. So, you know, you always mix in some other shit in order to make ends meet. You feel me? That's life. You gotta mix in some other shit to make the ends meet, man. When you're a channel like mine, at least you have to. You know what I mean? Definitely gotta do some work. You know what I'm saying? Because 50-60% of the time now, 70% of the time I stream, you don't even receive a single donation. Period. So, yeah, we gotta keep a good attitude if you're gonna stream in the process of that, and also find some other kind of work that's gonna keep you going. You know what I mean? It's part of the process, part of the challenge. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for being here. Smash the like on both streams. If you haven't checked out both, we're streaming vertical and horizontal. Check out both. See which one you like better. And of course, support the channel by smashing the like on both. We probably won't be going to MacArthur Park, my brother. For those of you wondering if we were going to MacArthur Park tonight, I don't think we're going to make it there, folks. We're close to the end, actually, of the stream. So, if you want to see some of where we've been tonight, get a little load of, you know, the LA vibe this evening. You know, you might have to run some of it back. You feel me? Might have to run it back. A few minutes left. Looking good, young lady. Looking good. Alright. Uh-oh. Got an incident here. Is this an accident? What happened here? We got police. Car getting towed. Nah, this is a movie crew. What we doing here? It's a movie crew? Movie crew. Oh, we got a scene going. Let's follow the scene. Let's see if we can help them by following the scene. Help this scene. Should be fun. Check out. Let's watch the scene. driving. Other one's being filmed right now. Other one's in the back seat. That's somebody in the back seat being filmed. Trying to see what it is. Here, the other one's being filmed right now. Boom. And there you have it, the movie crew. You see the type of stuff that goes on here in LA. Smash the like for the movie crew. Alright, Mayan Theater. We got one more little occasion we can pass right here, I think. Looks like it's kind of busy over here. Small gathering. Maya. Right here real quick. Summer song. Alright, you guys, we're close to the end. As you see, got a few gatherings, nice night out, people hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like, say something in the chat. Yeah, shit, these 3 hours came fast, man. Whoa. Appreciate it. Crenshaw District in the house. We almost at the end, my man. Appreciate y'all. Go smash the like on all your phones. Go grab the kids' phones and smash the like on the kids' phones also, fam. Everybody. Push just a few extra likes right now before we go off. Hope you guys enjoyed the Saturday. Like I say, these 3 hours go by pretty quick. About 2:45 a.m. close to the end of the night.
They were like, oh, he's cool. They kept walking.
approach the beautiful lights of LA Live. We ponder on how fast and where has the night gone. So fast. 40 minutes away from Sunday morning. They cleared up all the financial responsibilities, so this place is open to be purchased. This graffiti tower spot. I don't know who has an extra or a spare $3 billion to spend, maybe $5 billion to spend, but somebody got an extra $5 billion. You go on and put your little investment in. Start, you know, putting the work in. You know what I mean? Well, tonight has passed pretty quick. The night has passed pretty quick. What is your plan tonight for the rest of the night? Anybody else live? Anybody else out here live right now? You guys? Who else is live right now? Alright, so I guess we call it a night. We got a 2 hour, 50-minute march, somewhere around there. We'll come back soon though. Like I said, Lakers here tomorrow. Lakers Kings here tomorrow. Old Russell Westbrook gets to come back to his old spot. To his old, play his old team. Alright, you guys, let's call it a night. How about that? I'll end the vertical one first, and then we'll end the horizontal one. Don't forget to smash the like on your way out if you haven't done it already. Not a lot of people here to say that too, but for those that are coming in and out, don't forget. Smash the like on your way out, okay? See if we can these things at the same time, alright? Yeah, don't forget, smash that like on your way out, alright? Thanks, you guys. It's been fun. Be back very soon, okay? Hopefully. God willing. God willing, back very soon. Alright, peace, folks. Catch you on the next one. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Peace.